Olympics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Stream Sports proudly presents Lady Rocket Soccer. From Carter Field, tonight the Lady Rockets host the General McLane Lancers. Lancers coming into Carter Field 4-0, the Rockets 2-3. Our coverage of Lady Rocket Soccer this season is made possible by these sponsors, by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Marsh Home Center, by Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, by Edward Jones, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Well, back again for more soccer. This time, the Lady Rockets will entertain us here tonight as they welcome the General McLane Lancers. Luke Rio along with Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer. Well, Gary, looking forward to this one as we are inside the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show. You had a chance to talk to Coach, which is great. We'll catch up with Coach Wheeling in a second. The other addition to the season this year is on her coaching staff. Dr. Popescu's joined her.
Yeah, Christian Popescu, almost a next-door neighbor of mine, lives across the road.
Yeah.
He's been coaching in the Titusville Youth Soccer League now for a few years with his daughters, and I know he's got a wealth of soccer knowledge, which I'm sure is going to be a great addition to this girls Rocket Girls team. And Popescu, obviously a famous Romanian name, a famous soccer nation.
That's
so
right.
He's carrying on the tradition.
Well, Gary got a chance to catch up with Coach Wheeling. That's coming up next. This is the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Our new home.
Somebody pinched me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
You don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is your hometown source for quality equipment and exceptional service. Now an authorized steel dealer, Poppy's is everything from saws and mowers to diggers and more. Planning an event? We've got tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, firewood, or propane. Whether you're building, landscaping, or just tackling a weekend project, Poppy has you covered. Stop by Poppy's on the Tionesta Road in Pleasantville, or call today and let's get your next project or party started.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
Welcome back to the Rocket Pregame Show. Gary Barnes here. I'm with head coach of the girls soccer team, Kim Wheeling. Kim, you've been doing this for quite a number of years now.
Yes, about 19 if I count correct.
We should have a cake for your 20th anniversary next year.
That's okay.
I think it's safe to say that you've been instrumental in growing this girls program from very small beginnings.
I keep trying. I know I've been with the boys for a while when I first started, and I mean, it's very important to work with the youth as much as I can to try to keep it going. So I do the best that I can.
Well, I think your best is excellent. One of the features I've noticed of your teams is the positional discipline that your teams have. They always seem to be in their own space, never crowding.
I preach that. Basics, going back to the basics, trapping, being in position. And so defense we stress, possess. I know some teams like to kick and run, which we could do that, but I like to keep it controlled.
We spoke to Coach Deem about his pre-season conditioning. What is it that you like to do before the season with the girls?
Start in the summer, of course, get that going, which we had 10 to 12 every time we were down here, so that helped. And then just get the conditioning part of it, like we need to be in condition to play soccer, so that conditioning to start off with to get things going. Then you can kind of blend everything else in. So a lot of quick movements and some distance running in there.
Okay. You built this program so much. I mean, I think this is the largest squad that Titusville girls have had.
By far, it's been a long time since we've had this big group. So, it kind of started when we first started. The interest has been there and it's kept going and it just keeps going. So it's just nice to see.
Yeah. You've turned into an explosive goal machine this side. I mean, scores of 8-0, 8-1 and 9-0 in the last two games. That is absolutely unprecedented. Can you talk a little bit about that?
We do have some girls that can score. It's just when we play some of the more tougher teams, like today with McLane and a few other ones, that's why hopefully we can score some more, but they're going to be tough. So the ones, the zeros, the twos, it's going to be more into play with those teams. So, but yes, we do have kids that can score this year, a lot more.
I have fun with goalkeeper jerseys, as you might have known in the past, particularly the boys. I mean, I started a campaign last year to get the boys' goalkeeper jerseys in more jazzier colour. And you told me, so and I noticed the girls' goalie jerseys are way nicer, and you had a little story about that.
I did. When Kara was a sophomore and she was in goal, and Danny Fonzo, we needed new uniforms, so I went to them and said, pick out your colors, pick out your numbers. Obviously we keep them and go from year to year, so it kind of makes it kind of special for them, and it does give them a little ooh, this is kind of ownership, so it's kind of nice to have the different colors in there.
Well, there you go, folks. The girls have the brains and the style. Well, I won't waste any more of your time, Kim. I'll let you get back with your players, but good luck on today's game. And
thank you. It should be a good one.
Okay, look forward to it. Thank you.
Thanks.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been serving the needs of Titusville and surrounding communities since 1965. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that have been passed down from one generation to now a new generation, who will work to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. When you need them, they will be there for you. This has been their foundation for almost 60 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street in Titusville.
And welcome back. Another warm one today. Mostly sunny skies, upper 70s. No threat of rain and winds about 6 miles per hour. Well, Gary, when it's this warm, what concerns do you have? I see Rick Stroud is back officiating today's game, and he's doing his warm-ups as well, trying to get ready for today.
Yeah, him and Larry Charlton. I wonder if they slept here last night.
Larry should just move here.
Yeah, I think he should. There's a little breeze out there which is going to mitigate the effects of the sun beating down on these young ladies. In sunshine, it's always nice to basically play all in white. Because it reflects the sun's rays, and our team's in brown, which doesn't. Anytime you want a physics lesson, come to the stream.
That's right. You'll be back teaching those Wednesday evenings. Okay. We were here last night for the boys' game, and they pulled out a win. You were talking to Coach about the number of goals these ladies have been scoring the last couple games, Gary. Quite impressive, and looking forward to seeing them in action today.
Yeah, so we're in for a 0-0, obviously. No, but seriously. Titusville have got a lot of experience on their team this year. They're starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors, and 4, and the rest are mainly juniors. Addison Burley, who basically made me lose my mind. Shall we say?
One could say that, yeah.
With a goal that she scored in overtime a season or two back. Very fast young lady, very effective goal scorer. Marley Griffin and Hadley Morrison, tremendous suppliers of the ball in midfield. Nora Blakesley, real tiger, small in stature, huge in tackling ability. Molly Colville, Mariah Colville, got the pronunciation right. I can't say pronunciation, but I can say Mariah.
But we know what you mean.
Yeah, so a lot of experience in this team. I can't forget the lady I described as our own Mack truck in the tackle, Elise Rolston. Riley Yoder is been a terrific player over the years for the Lady Rockets, and she makes a start tonight, along with Abigail Saints, and the lovely Cara Jackson with the lovely goalkeeping outfit might well be sharing duties with the lovely Sarah Kaminsky with her own nice outfit as well.
So I know you asked us during the interview. Am I correct in saying they get to keep these at the end of the season?
I believe they do. They design them, and I think they do keep them.
Very nice. And then, with McLane, what are you looking for there, Gary? Again, this is a squad
this is a powerhouse, isn't it? This is a powerhouse team, powerhouse school. I'm expecting some very strong midfield and forward play and some very stout defense. I think they're unbeaten this year so far. I know it's relatively early in the season, but I don't think we're going to see an 8-0 scoreline or a 9-1 scoreline for Titusville this game. I think Titusville will be happy if they can keep it relatively low scoring and win by a goal or two. But I was talking to the coach earlier. This is a tough test for the Titusville Rockets, but one that I'm sure they will rise to.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Again, the Rockets hosting the General McLane Lancers here from Carter Field. Our coverage will continue right after this. It's Lady Rockets Soccer on Stream TV. Back after this. You're inside the Gordon P. Garrett Funeral Home, Marsh Home Center pregame show. It's Lady Rockets Soccer here this afternoon.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place. And now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
I'm Ronnie Long.
And I'm Lisa Mellon.
The name Armstrong reflects more than just a company. It's a promise.
While others focus on the short term, we're building for a future that's limitless.
From the dawn of cable television to the rise of the digital age, we've delivered cutting-edge technology like our advanced fiber network that redefines what's possible.
Guided by our core values, we have proudly served and strengthened communities like yours for generations.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom, ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
Connect.
And welcome back to the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show. Luke Rio, Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer with you. We're going to get set to take our last time out and come back and bring you the starting lineups for both squads, both meeting with the officials right now, going over the ground rules, and really looking forward to this one. As you said, Gary, this could be a real chance to watch some good fundamental soccer here today. I think we're going to see a lot of technical soccer played. I don't think this is going to be a kick and rush game. I think we're going to see some really nice moves. That's certainly what I expect anyway. All right, about 9 minutes away from getting things started here. We'll bring you the lineups, the national anthem. It's all coming up next as we wrap up the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show.
Titusville, Pennsylvania, a place built on innovation, manufacturing, and hard work. For decades, plastics have been a part of that story, shaping industries across America. At Oil Creek Plastics, we carry that legacy forward as a family business committed to integrity, craftsmanship, and community. From farms to cities, our American-made products power progress, support jobs, and keep our hometown strong. Oil Creek Plastics. We don't just make plastic, we make a difference.
That's a good one. It's a very good one. Great shot. Wow. What a great goal. Another foot raise.
Never gets old. It's Lady Rocket Soccer here at Carter Field. We'll have the lineups and the national anthem here in just a moment. The Titusville Lady Rockets hosting the General McLane Lancers. And again, as we've been saying, really looking forward to this one, Gary. First of all, it's first girls game we get to cover this season.
It is, and we covered some exciting ones last year, and no doubt this is going to be equally as exciting. I mean, we've known, like I say, Titusville has got a lot of seniors, so we've known these young ladies for quite some time. We know that they're a talented group, and their teamwork ethic, I think, is excellent. You know, there's a real togetherness about this Titusville Lady Rocket team.
I know they just ran the lineups up to the announcer, so we should be getting things underway here any moment. You're talking to Coach about the number of players on the team. Just looking down, that's excellent to see.
Well, one of the things I said in the interview with her is, I mean, she's put in 19 years.
Welcome to Carter Field in Titusville. The Titusville Area School District thanks you for your attendance at today's contest. Good sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. District 10 and its member schools encourage and promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or game management will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the game. The coaches and athletes appreciate your positive support. The Titusville Board of Area School District has designated all school district property to be drug and tobacco free. We are requesting that you refrain from using tobacco or vape products while attending THS athletic events. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, the starting lineup for the General McLane Lancers. Number 2, Maya Thompson. Number 4, Grace Rutkowski. Number 5, Cassie Shorney. Number 6, Olivia Hornak. Number 8, Remy Sodervik. Number 12, Annie Howard. Number 13, Aviana Culver. Number 17, Lauren Kennerconnect. Number 21, Haley Freitas. Number 25, Emily Grukowski. And number 27, Emma Walker. The Jenner McLane Lancers head coach is Josh Hopkins, assistant coach Shannon Reagan, Amy Patterson, and Brittany Hardak. And now your starting lineup for the Titusville Rockets. Number 6, Addison Burley. Number 20, Marley Griffin. Goalkeep, number 88, Kara Jackson. Number 14, Hadley Morrison. Number 17, Abby Saints. Number 25, Riley Yoder. Number 2, Nora Blakesley. Number 9, Mariah Koval. Number 10, Molly Koval. Number 3, Elise Ralston. And finally, number 5, Nevaeh Fink. The Rockets are coached by Kim Wheeling, Christian Popescu, and Jessica Millard. And now, can you please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Home of the brave.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
Joe Thompson with that performance of the national anthem.
And the first announcement I have tonight, Luke, is that we definitely have a winner in the away team Brightest Brilliant Boot competition, and that is number 27. That is Emma Walker. A really nice bright orange pair there. I always like to get the important stuff.
Just get it out. And, yeah.
And got to say, that peppermint green goalkeeper jersey
that's what I thought you were going to go with.
Haley Freitas is impressive.
As a complete outfit.
As a complete outfit, seriously, yeah.
Well, it's a warm one, upper 70s here this afternoon.
Well, Well, now I've got my sort of fashion tips out of the way. I suppose we better concentrate on the soccer.
Yeah, let's do that, Gary.
Okay. Addison Burley getting ready to kick us off. Just looking over at Molly Colville. I wonder if she's going to pass it to the left wing. No. Back to Marley instead. Adley Morrison had some sterling right wing play last year and taking up that position right now. But picked up by the brilliant booted Emma Walker. He's a nice pass through to, that was Remy Surovic. Titusville not troubled at the moment as a throw-in on the far side for the Lancers. Excellent clearance there. That was Mariah Colville.
Good pressure by Titusville.
Good hustle there, yeah. Unfortunately, Hadley's tackle came to naught. Great tackle there. Shot coming in from Emma. What a shot from Emma! Low, hard shot into the bottom right hand corner as she was looking there. And, well, those boots not only look pretty, but they're pretty effective as well. Less than 2 minutes gone, and the Lancers put the rocket to the sword there, and they've gotten a goal up already. Tremendous shot, that, Luke.
They haven't updated it on the scoreboard yet.
Well, it doesn't count then. Hint of offside, do you think? From about 30 yards out. So, number 2, Maya Thompson puts the ball out. Titusville, number 2. Nora Blakesley. Adley Morrison challenging Grace Ratowski. That's a beautiful ball to a free right wing. Maya Thompson. Dribbling past the Titusville defence. Remy hits the crossbar. Well, the football crossbar, not the soccer crossbar.
The Lancers goal was by number 27, Emma Walker.
Now they've got everything updated.
Yeah. Well, we've only had a few minutes, Luke, and General McLane seems to be finding all kinds of space. Adley Morrison battling gamely on the far side. Pushing the ball back to Casey. Emma stopped in her tracks there. On a buyer. Coach Wheeling shouting instructions to a team. Oof. Thought Nora might have been onto that one, Luke, but cut out by the McLane defense.
Trying to pass through traffic a little bit, but
yeah,
at least they're trying to get the ball moved around.
It was Nora again. Beat to by Emma Walker. Ball breaks kindly. Good tackle by Abigail Saints, and another good tackle by Abigail Saints on number 8, Remy Surovic. Looks ready to chase, but comes back again. Emma Walker. Good
Clean.
ball down the line. It's Riley Oda chases it down. Ball runs out of play. Aviana Culver couldn't catch that one. Nice pass by Riley. Ball played out to the left-hand side of the Titusville Rocket field, but rolls out for a throw-in to be taken by Maya Thompson. Addie Burley trying to make a breakaway, but it's wrapped up by Emily Gritowski. Remy Surovic is making some inroads down his right wing. Cuts inside, passes the ball, shoots instead. But nice positioning there by Cara Jackson. That's all part of being a goalkeeper, Luke, kind of anticipating where the ball is going to come. You know, so saves kind of look easy, but they're made to look easy because of you know, the way you set yourself up in whatever particular part of the goal.
I don't think you realize, unless you get down here early, that the goalkeepers are spending a lot of time practicing a lot of different drills. And
Yeah.
it's fun to watch if you ever get the chance. But they're working on angles, they're working on getting some height. Just getting those touches of the ball.
Addie Burley tries to turn. It's tackled by Grace Ratowski. Molly Koval in with a tackle. Great tackle by Abigail Saints. And by Mariah Colville. But shot prevented from coming in by Abigail. Abigail playing behind the defence as a sweeper. Well, that was a mop. Throw for the Rockets. Take by Molly. But ball breaks in the midfield for the Lancers. Emma Walker sends a long ball down the right wing for Remy to chase. Remy catches it, cuts inside, sets herself to shoot, good save! But it's unlucky Titusville. Particularly Cara Jackson, she makes a good save, couldn't quite hold the ball. The ball came out, Bounced kindly in front of Remy Surovic, and she said, "Thank you very much," and just casually toe poked the ball home. That was a good save, though, by Cara. Just hit her right in the midriff, you know, so probably literally a hard one to stomach.
Well, good effort on McLane's part to stay with it.
That was it was a fantastic ball down the right wing, and Remy really took off like a rocket. Not one of our rockets. Foul by Molly, who's also wearing some resplendently coloured boots. Well, this girl can kick the ball. We've already seen that. Launches it towards the Titusville penalty area, but right now nothing comes of it. And it's picked up by Burley, but unfortunately goes back in the possession of the Lancers. Emma plays a nice ball. Titusville have got to be a little tighter on these forwards, I think, Luke. Walker to Surovic. Surovic crosses, but ball's cut out. 10 minutes gone, and the Rockets are 2 down to the Lancers. And lining up to try and make it 3 was Remy Surovic, but she pulled that shot a little bit.
Hey, a month from now, Gary, I need you to remind me how hot it was.
You mean when we sat here shivering with
Right,
coats
yeah.
on? Yeah. Mary Herman has entered the field. Elise taking a rest. I think Elise took a little bit of a knock there. And, well, Molly Colville's, sorry, Molly Griffin's doing her best to stem the tide there in midfield, but this McLane machine keeps on a rolling.
Yeah, they got some speed, and not that we don't, we just haven't matched it yet.
Yeah. Shot coming in. Well, I was not as calm as Cara Jackson then. She calmly watched it sail over the bar. I thought it might dip a little. Well, it did dip a little, but not enough to trouble Cara. Emma Walker, who I think so far has really shone in the early stages of this game. But here comes Titusville now. Molly Coble with a nice through ball, but cut out by Casey Chauncey. I think it's Casey. Chorney, sorry. Titusville on the attack now. And down. Down goes Hadley Morrison. It'll be a free kick. Just a little bit outside the penalty area. Good run that by Hadley. She had Addison on the inside, but before she could make the cross or a shot, she was tripped. Sends the ball in. The cannon's off the wall. One of those girls must have a hard head in that defense of General McLane. She didn't flinch.
Well, it sails out.
Emma Walker plays in another through ball that brilliantly cut out by Abby Saints. But they've still got it with Maya Thompson on the right wing. Olivia Romniak now tries to play the ball inside, but nicely cut out by Marley Griffin. Walker, she's going to have another go. She certainly is. Well, Emma's definitely got her shooting boots on today, Luke.
She's got some power in that leg.
Got some power, yeah. Marley Griffin takes an early rest. She's been a lot of running trying to stem the tide of this General McLane attack. Hadley sends the ball down, looking to try and find Addison. And again, she does find Addison this time.
Trying to break through.
Ella Donaldson looking for the ball. Ella gets it, but gets rebounded. Oof. Just about onside there was Remy. Good effort there by Ella Donaldson and a nice pass. That Laura wins out in that one. .23 minutes gone. Titusville losing to those two early goals. But they have steadied the ship somewhat, Luke. Of course, having said that, and totally free on his right-hand side. Another fantastic tackle by Abigail Saints, who's having a real game and having to have a real game in that back line, sweeping up for the Titusville defense.
You know, Gary, when they're taking shots 20, 25 yards out, that's a lot of area you got to protect.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, you've got to come out and close them down before they take the shot, and they've had too much freedom between the, 20 and 30 yards from the Titusville goal.
Let's see what they do from the corner here.
Yeah. Coach Josh Hopkins trying to get his instructions across from 60, 70 yards away. Good commanding of penalty area there by Cara. She had no fear about coming way out of a goal to gather up that ball. Ball's punched up and he's chasing it. But Emily Grotowski cleans it fairly easily. Casey Charney puts the ball up. Annie Howard now. Addison on a run, but blocked by Grace. Try to play up to number 13, but Saints to the rescue once more. Ella Donaldson taking no chances as she hoofs the ball out of play. And that makes a nice tackle. Ella's having quite an impact since she came on the field. But stopped by Emma Walker there. Emma trips her.
With the help of an arm.
Yeah. Whatever body part works. Xavier Popescu on the field now. Mary Herman launches the ball upfield.
And feed it down the line.
Nora Lesko's come on the field on this side. Mariah Colville launching the ball up towards the Titusville forward line, but it's going to come back again out here. Oh no, well done Titusville.
Yeah, it's just good footwork.
It is. That's a nice turn, but terrific tackle. Walker trying to play a through ball, but Titusville defense has covered that one. Number of substitutions for Titusville. They're trying these probing balls, but Titusville seem to be coping a lot better as this half has progressed. Good pick up by Octavia. Plays the ball inside, but it's picked up by strong McLane defense. And we're launching attack now. It's Remy again, going for goal. Remy, oh, good save, good save.
Getting her left foot on it, too.
Yeah, she put her left foot on. I think she was trying to give Cara the eyes, was Remy, and go for the near post and faked and went for the far post. But Jackson read that well and made a good stop. Walker. She doesn't hit hot shots at walking pace, does she, Luke?
Now, if she sees an opening, she's taking it.
She's going for it, yeah. I mean, sometimes you don't have to make a tackle. You can jockey people, you know, you stand in front of them and back up a little. Maybe force them to the outside. Great tackle by Mary Herman. But Walker picks the ball up again. Shawnee plays it all to Serovic. Nice cross and good take.
A good speed to get to that ball, too.
Yeah, Remy Serovic has certainly been one of the outstanding plays for General McLane this half. You notice most of their attacks have come down the right-hand side. They've hardly done anything on the left. Now they're on the left. There goes Laura Kennekinet. Kennekinet. She's unlucky there. I mean, the ball came up her knee and hit her hand. It wasn't a deliberate handball. That's by Lily Joyce. A bit of a wasted free kick from Titusville there. Wait, sees Nora Lesko. Nora Lesko in there. Got a challenge for the ball, guys. Casey Chorney. Well, she managed to shake off Mary Herman, but not Mariah Colville.
She's just calm, cool, and collective over there.
Yeah.
It's fun. We got to see her and Molly, basketball season.
Yeah.
Tennis season.
Sporting family. Well, signals going on about what kind of corner is going to be taken. Came for Titusville head, though.
We have this tendency when we're trying to clear it from right around the net to put it right in the middle.
Yeah. Hit it to the side. I remember when I was coaching the little kids, and somebody would be in goal, and said, kick it to the side. Yes, coach. The ball would come sailing down the middle. No wonder I've got no hair, Luke. That's better. Ella picks the ball up in midfield, plays a nice ball to Nora Lesko. Nora makes headway down the left wing. Turns, tries to play the ball in field, but tackled by Lily Joyce. Ball's played to Remy. Powerful cross, but couldn't be reached there by Aviana Culver, who's running in. Molly Koval coming back in. Ella Donaldson coming off after a very sprightly few minutes on the field there.
Coming down to the last 10 minutes of this first half.
Well, let's hope they're better than the first 10 minutes of this half as far as the Titusville Rockets are concerned. Emma again, she's through.
Boy, she found every little
Saints.
opening in there.
Yeah, she created herself. But there's a good example of Titusville getting stuck in, as they say. You know, they've been much better in tackling their opponents since they went 2 down. Seems to have woken them up a little bit. Mary Herman trying to power her way through, but stopped by Casey Chorney. Casey sends Surovic away. She's got a powerful leg on her as well. But doesn't get the chance to get the cross in. Is that a shoulder? Referees took the time about it, but yeah, eventually gave the free kick to Titusville.
Well, one of the things, if you don't know, Gary, and I'm not saying to you, the viewing audience.
Oh, I don't know a lot, Luke, believe me.
They have walkie-talkies on for communication. So sometimes it's, hey, did you catch that or did you see that? No, okay.
Yeah.
So if there is a slight delay, it's not, they just want to make sure things are picked up.
Tickety-boo, as they say.
Yeah.
Great tackle again by Saints. Molly's picked up as well. She's kind of blocking off that right wing attack that was basically had the freedom of the field earlier on.
I think it would have been fun watching you out there if you had to wear the communication system.
I wouldn't need it. I just bellow.
Who said that?
Yeah.
So his voice is in my head again.
Yeah. That's a good cross. Well met. Scrambled away. Desperate defending by the Titusville defense, but successful desperate defending in the end. Corner from the other side now for the Lancers. Who'll win this joust? Well, Titusville defense, that's who. Great tackle. Shot coming in and a good block.
We're still kind of watching the ball instead of attacking it.
Yeah, it's bitty, isn't it? You know, we're kind of standing off and then we'll go into the tackle, you know, but it's not consistent. Six minutes to go. Score remains 2 to General McLane Lancers, 0 for Titusville Lady Rockets.
Well, if you're enjoying this weather, it's going to be with us all next week, too.
Enjoy it while you can.
80s, mid-80s. It's going to be a rough week.
Lily Joyce comes away with the ball, passes it to Walker. Walker passes it back to Lydia Gindelsberger. Walker again, who's really running this game. Oh, race on. Mary Herman wins that one.
Both kind of lost track of the ball for a moment.
Yeah.
It's a lot of power.
Is that goal still standing? Yes, it is. Just about, I think.
A couple more weeks before we're back here for football, so if it falls, they got time. Speaking of which, we'll be on the road tomorrow night.
Where's the game tomorrow?
Lionsville, Pennsylvania. Take on the Conneaut Eagles. Pregame 6:30, kickoff at 7.
I think puts the ball out. Andy Burkhart takes the field for the Lancers. It's better. Nice footwork right by the Rockets. Molly Colville showing her offensive side. Molly once more. Whoop. Tries to find Nevaeh, but Remy hits the ball forward into the Titusville penalty area. Cara Jackson will resume play.
Be interesting to see what they, and they being Titusville, say at halftime, Gary, to kind of get that offense going here.
Well, I think Addie needs a little bit more support. Well, he keeps being surrounded by 4 white shirts, so fast runner that she is, you know, when you got 4 bodies on you, it's a little bit to get free. Bit difficult to get free. Well, one thing about Addie Burley has always impressed me is there are no lost causes. And she runs and runs and runs. Yeah. Walker again. You know the sign of a good player? They never seem to be in a hurry. You know?
Yeah, they don't panic.
No. So you look at number 27, Walker. She's about 10 yards away from any Titusville player, just in a position, just in a holding position, just waiting to get the ball to start things up rolling again for her attack. Sometimes, as a coach, you know, I mean, the players can do this on the field themselves. You recognize who's a key player, who's making their team tick. And you kind of sacrifice one of your own players just to go and annoy him. Go. You know, the famous phrase is, and who's used, you know, I want to know what flavor chewing gum, you know, she's got. Oh, half a minute to go. Can Titusville get a shot in? Maybe. Turn and shoot. Ah. Chance is gone. I mean, last night's game was amazing, wasn't it, at the end of the half? We thought, okay, that's it. Whistle's going to go. And Titusville scored with 4 seconds to go in the half.
Well, that's not going to happen here, but
no. But got to say that for most of that half, General McLane were definitely the team that was in control. Basically, they scored in the first minute with a wonder shot from Emma Walker, who basically ran that whole show in the first half.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a break, come back and talk about the first half.
Sure.
2-0 at the half.
Our new home.
Somebody pinched me. Somebody say pinch?
Pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs? Don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
And welcome back to the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show here from Carter Field. And the Titusville Lady Rockets down 2-0 to the General McLane Lancers. Luke Rio, Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer with you on a hot, let me stress that, very hot Thursday afternoon and soon to be evening. Gary, your thoughts on that first half?
The General McLane tactic seemed to be, win the ball in midfield and mainly attack down the right-hand side. And for the first 20 minutes of this game, they had great success. They seemed to be wide open spaces for them to play in. And that's how they got the second goal. It was a break by Remy Surovic, who ran down the right wing, cut inside, had a fierce shot, which hit goalie Cara Jackson in the stomach. Cara couldn't just hold it, and it was just nicely tapped in for 2-0. And that was after 10 minutes, and I think both of us were fearing the worst after 10 minutes, thinking, oh, this could get ugly. But gradually, Titusville fought their way back into the game, and although I think throughout the rest of the half, you have to say that General McLane were still the superior side in that half. Titusville definitely started to limit their attacking prowess. Abigail Saints was absolutely outstanding, I thought, for Titusville in defense. And Molly Koval seemed to realize we need to cut off that supply line down the right-hand side of the Lancers. They did that quite successfully, but so far Titusville haven't really managed to penetrate the rear guard of General McLane. And although they've got themselves back into this game, they've not let in any more goals. They really need to see if they can find a little bit more offensive power in the second half to actually trouble this team.
All right, we have second half action heading your way in just a few moments. This is Lady Rocket Soccer here on Stream TV. Back after this. We're wrapping up the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place. And now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
And we want to thank Larry's Auto Service and Edward Jones, Mr. Mike Watson, Ken Bodemer, for sponsoring the halftime show. Our coverage of Rocket Sports this season is made possible by these sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by Jake Hill Plumbing and Heating, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Marsh Home Center, by Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, by Edward Jones, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Well, I know we're in that time of year where we start our days and end our days in pants and sweatshirts and jackets, and then we fry right in the middle.
Yeah. Especially in the booth, we do. That's for sure. And that's the nice thing about football. At least, they start at a reasonable hour at 7 p.m.,
I don't mind the night games for soccer. Even last night, I mean, it was warm, but once that sun went down, Gary, it was a real comfortable night, yeah. These ladies with the 4 o'clock start time, it's hot, so I'm sure they're getting lots of fluids and making sure they're rested. I think coaches on both teams are doing a good job getting players in and out.
Yeah. One thing I'll mention is just an odd point. So obviously we've been playing on turf, the artificial turf for some time. And so all of the away teams, they come like they're in a gleaming washing powder outfit. They're all bright white. And can you imagine what they would look like if it was the old muddy field that they were playing on, But by the end of the season, you see teams that, is that a white shirt or a grey shirt they're wearing?
A few, I joke when I say a few. It's been quite a while, but the Mud Bowl football game, I think, Titusville Warren? I think all the jerseys match the brown jerseys of the Rockets. And that was back, with grass, and you had a slight curvature in the field.
Yeah.
So you would look across the field, and somebody looked like they were like 2 feet tall.
Well, they were buried up to the neck.
Right.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Teams are making their way back out onto the field as we get set to go.
I think Kara's having a shoe shined over there.
Well, McLane coming into Carter Field with speed and power. Let's see if Titusville can match that on the offensive side here in the second half. Fresh 40 on the clock. Rockets trailing 2-0.
Well, like I say, we know Addie Burley is a speed merchant, but, she can't outnumber the number of defenders she's been surrounded by. So we get some of the other girls to push up a little. We may have a little bit more success. But here comes Walker, and she's going to bang one. Well, she didn't get quite the power and direction that she has had on some of her earlier efforts, Luke.
Nah, but that was a high fly ball to deep center field.
Yeah. Oh, I can feel a nice breeze coming in. Walker again. Oh, that's a beautiful ball she's played.
Yeah, and pass had just a bit too much on it.
Yeah, I think fortunately for Titusville, I didn't think Aviana Culver kind of read Emma's intentions there, or otherwise I think Titusville would have been in a real heap of trouble. That's a nice pass to Addie. Hadley wants the ball down the wing, but doesn't get there. It's good out by Grace Ratowski.
You can hear Coach Wheeling, faster, faster.
Yeah. Cutting through the Titusville defense again once more. Shot coming in, but maybe that'll be a penalty kick. Well, Abby went for the ball, but unfortunately missed that and took the player out. And sweeping forward move by the General McLane team has resulted in a penalty kick. Cara saves! Cara saves! That wasn't a bad penalty kick at all, and Cara Jackson read it all the way, made an absolutely beautiful save from, I think it was Remy Surovic.
Well, maybe that little spark there will...
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a great boost to the Titusville Rockets. That's the sort of thing that gives you some, self-belief. I mean, that wasn't a poorly taken penalty. That was hit along the ground. It was hit with some force, and it was towards the corner. And Cara anticipated absolutely beautifully and made an absolutely first-class save. Diving onto the ball to her left. I don't know if the microphone caught the sound of my guzzle as I drank some of my Gatorade there, Luke.
It'll keep you hydrated, Gary.
Yeah. Nora Blakesley now, hounded by Grace Ratowski. Grace is proving to be one tough defender.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa. Speaking of tough defenders, that was Annie Howard committing the foul.
Yeah, I think she was okay till her hand and arm came up and extended.
Marley now with a kick. It's a good kick, but for
oh.
Well, it was a good kick there for Addie to chase. That defender was in front of her, and Addie thought, well, okay, I'm not going to get the ball, so I'm not going to run all this way for nothing. I'll just give a little shove in the back of the defender. Nothing malicious. 13 is through, 13 is through, 13 is foiled. Ivania Culver, the goal was gaping. She was one-on-one with Cara Jackson. Cara didn't blink, read where the ball was going, and made another fantastic save. Ball coming across once more. Arrives at the feet of Lauren Connect, but Laura didn't connect very well with that one. Tip your waitress. Marley takes a break. Well, this second half has kind of started the way that the first half started, with General McLane Lancers piling the pressure on the Titusville Rockets, but fortunately for the Rockets, Cara Jackson in the Titusville goal has been absolutely heroic. Speaking of heroic, there goes Abby Saints again. Oh. I think I've got a nickname, Gandalf. They shall not pass. But they're coming again. They're really piling it on to the Lancers. Titusville really need to get a grip here. And Cara can't do it all by herself. It's just wave after wave at the moment, Luke. Titusville just haven't got a foothold in the game so far. Another cut shot coming in, another block. Another shot coming in, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're just not clearing it out of that area.
No. Oh. An easier one that time for Cara to deal with. Waiting for a team to move forward to relieve a little bit of pressure. Foul there. Right, Olivia Kromriak. Well, this might be the first time in this half that we get the ball across the halfway line. Riley, nice touch inside, but away comes Walker, but stopped gamely there. It's by Elise. Another shot coming in and another miss. That's the second ball over the wall. If we lose 3, I think the game gets abandoned, Luke.
Well, it's you know, when you look at the schedule, you mentioned this pregame. You know, Titusville, they put up 17 goals in the past 2 games.
Yeah. Which I think shows you what a monumental task playing this General McLane Lancer team is.
They have Warren, Cathedral Prep, and Fairview coming up in the next week.
Addy going to the ball. Addy gets the ball, tries to push the ball past, but again, she's just surrounded by white shirts. That time it was Olivia once more, but Olivia gives the ball away to Hadley.
And I hit her arm.
Yeah. Nice take there. Right, Abiana.
I had to call into the guy driving that Cloud just to see if he could just stay parked right there.
Parked right.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen.
Ava again. Has Cara got a magnet in those gloves that she's wearing?
She's had an outstanding performance.
She's just...
Yeah, I thought that hit her hands.
Yeah. Offside, I think.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, well, that was hard. So Lauren cannot connect, just bumped straight into Hadley Morrison for some reason. Oh, that's a good ball. That's not one person you want to get the ball to, Walker. But Emma, instead of using finesse there, used physicality. So
here's what I like about what Mr. Shrout just did over there. He explained to her why he made that call. You know, I don't think we talk about that enough, Gary, that, you know, whatever the sport is, officials are part of the growth of the game and
absolutely
part of coaching in a way.
Yeah. I mean, such experience with his crew, with Rick and Larry Charlton. I mean, they're always in control. There's no doubt who's policing this game, if you like. You know, they're extremely firm in the decisions, and they don't let games get out of hand.
Oh.
Well, I think this is the first time I've called Haley Freitas' name. Titusville's got a corner. Come on, girls, come on. Ball comes over, it's a good corner. Up they go. Can they get a shot in? And Haley Freitas dives on the ball.
We got a whistle, hold
on. We got a penalty kick. I don't know. I didn't. Well, shows you we're talking about how good the referees are, because they certainly spotted something that we didn't. A chance to halve the deficit. Well, we've seen one unsuccessful penalty this half. And now we've seen one successful one. What a great penalty. That isn't easy to hit it into the top corner. It's just so casual, isn't it? Who is it who took it? I couldn't see the number. See if we can recognise it in this replay. Is it Molly? Well, after being under the cosh for all of this half, Titusville break. They get a corner, and from the resulting corner, they get a penalty kick. And there's an absolutely brilliantly taken penalty, which we think was by Marley Griffin. I think it was either Marley or Molly. We'll find out later. And all of a sudden, Titusville are right back in this game. 25 minutes to go, and now they only trail by 1 goal. Well, Luke, we were talking about Cara Jackson and her performance bringing renewed belief into this team. And I think so it's proved. And with the number of fouls that McLane seem to be giving away, you would have to say they're a little bit rattled at the moment. Marley to take the kick. Well, all of a sudden it's Titusville on the offense. Elise comes on. Ella Donaldson comes off. It's a great thing about sport, Luke, isn't it? It's so unpredictable. You think you've got it all wrapped up, you know exactly how things are going to go, and then a twist of fate happens.
Yeah, especially high school.
Look at this. I mean, there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on right now.
That angle, Gary, going back to that goal. Just, again.
Wow.
You know.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Isn't technology wonderful? Sydney Riddell is about to take the field. A young lady who I've coached quite a few times over the years. Let's hope she's taking. Let's hope she's taken more notice of Coach Kim than me. All right, now corner this time for McLane, and they're generally all lining up at the edge of the penalty area, all ready to rush in. Got one girl on the keeper. So it's obviously a planned tactic. And the planned tactic came off. That was a very odd looking goal. I think you need to fire me, Luke. That's two things I've not really noticed of what happened.
Well, that one came into the side of the goal. So
yeah, it was weird. It kind of hit the post somehow and then
wrapped around.
Yeah. It was just weird. Well, Sydney comes on.
At the halfway point
Molly
here.
Takes a break. And General McLane Lancers restore their 2-goal lead. Lancers 3, Lady Rockets 1. When Walker makes a run, it's like parting of the Dead Sea. She doesn't seem to have. She seems to avoid all obstructions. Oof, towering header there by Olivia. Good goalkeeping again by Cara. 20 minutes to go. 3-1 to the visitors. There she goes again. Trying to line up a shot, but well harried.
Nobody pressuring her.
Yeah. No, but she was being jockeyed.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a basketball move, really, isn't it? When, you're playing defense and you're kind of jockeying from side to side, try and stop the opposing player from making a good pass. That is a good pass. And he evaded attackers and defenders alike. Ella comes on. And he takes a break. Emma hammers another one. You get a feeling that if she saw an opening on the 50-yard line, she'd let loose. Nora Lesko, providing some offensive firepower for the Rockets.
I'm hoping to see
Remy
one.
now. Remy's going to shoot. Nice goal. Nice goal. Not a lot Cara could have done about that one. Once Remy had basically found herself on the right hand of that penalty area, she had she could easily pick she was free and she could pick a spot, which she did.
I hope we get to see one of those long strikes this year. Something like 30, 40 yards out.
Yeah. We saw a couple last season, didn't we?
Ball movement from the Lancers.
Oof. Elviana Culver and Lauren Kenner connect on this left-hand side. Seem to have built up a good rapport. Mary Herman with a good tackle there. Lauren going to take the throw. Two number 4s at it. Ella forces Grace back. Well, Mr. Cloud has gone away again, Luke. Quarter of an hour to go. Lancers 4-1 up over the Rockets. Molly Coble and Hadley Morrison ready to step back into the fray. Nora Lesko takes a respite. As does Sydney. Casey Chorney throws the ball in.
Oh,
hits the post. I wonder if there are any statisticians watching this game counting the number of shots that Emma Walker has hit in this game. Pretty sure it's in double figures.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Safely in the arms of Cara. Oh well. Haley gets something else to do. All right.
Down to the final 12 here.
Ella Donaldson with the challenge, but can't quite get the ball to stick at her feet. But Titusville have got a throw around 40 yards from the General McLane goal. Mary Herman's going to try a long throw. Going to make progress by throw-ins.
Well, McLane just has a little more speed on us today, Gary.
Yeah, they're tactically and aware, very able team. I think we said at the start of the game we're expecting to see a technical display, and I think we've certainly seen that today, and from both teams really. Although Titusville have been chasing shadows a lot, they've certainly contributed a lot, and they might contribute even more. Well,
she got the right leg on it. That was a good effort there.
Titusville putting on a little bit of pressure here, which is nice to see. With 10 minutes to go. Ball coming in. Is it break for the Titusville forwards? Oh, no, it's loose. It's loose. Mayhem in there. Foot race, it's 3 against 1. Good defending there by Mariah.
Coach Yelling
made the right decision. Cut off the angle and forced a goal kick. You're talking about speed there, Luke. Cara stays with the feet. Whoa! Thought that might drop in. I think you said earlier that General McLane are unbeaten so far this season. I think it's going to take some team to actually get one over on them. Xavier Popescu putting in a shift.
It looks like McLane has had wins over Mercyhurst Prep, Eisenhower, Seneca, and Slippery Rock.
Not a bad set of scalps.
4-0, 6-1, 2-1, 5-0. So they've only allowed 2 goals in 4 games. And then,
well, 3
not
now.
counting today, yeah.
Well, they're basically solid in all aspects of the game, aren't they? I mean, defense, midfield, and attack. Unfortunately, we've not really managed to test their goalkeeper too much today.
Really, Titusville lost 1-0 to Grove City at the start of the season, lost 3-0 to Seneca, and then they've picked up a couple wins against Sharon, 9-1, and Erie High School, 8-0. So
it's pretty good. Especially Erie High School.
Again, they have Warren coming up, Cathedral Prep, Fairview, Slippery Rock, Fort LaBeouf, Cache, Corey, all coming up before the end of the month.
It's been a busy month for both boys and the girls, isn't it?
Yeah.
Addy on a foot race. And across comes Emily Gritowski. Ball comes over. It's dropped by the goalie. Unfortunately, she drops onto it with 2 Titusville players bearing down on her. Ambitious. 5 minutes to go. Can Titusville end this game with a flourish? Well, they're trying to push the ball forward into deep into McLane territory. Herman battling with Piper De Philippis. Grotowski with the throw. It's a Titusville throw as it comes off Olivia Beck. Herman throws it in to Blakesley. He's picked off. Through ball to Surovic, but Titusville defense reacts well. Octavia Popescu's some nice touches there. Shot coming in. Save. I almost sound bored then. Shot coming in. Saved by Cara.
We were having that conversation yesterday doing the boys' game, having a great history of male goalkeepers, but she certainly needs to be on that list.
Yeah,
just great Titusville Rocket goalkeepers.
Cara's definitely put in a sterling performance tonight, especially in the second half when Titusville were into some serious bombardment. Still fighting for the ball. Good tackle, Mary. Yeah, that was a shove on Octavia by Lauren. Abigail sends the ball forward. Ella to chase. Abby to chase. Addy to chase. Addy gets. Oh, it doesn't. Ball didn't drop kindly for Addy then. Yeah. Handball given against Lauren. Can it connect? I think Saints will try and launch this one. Less than a minute to go. Can Titusville get a shot in? Well, the answer's no. Mary Herman chasing this ball down. Cara Jackson comes across. I think she's going to take a shot. Well, that's the third ball over the wall, so I think that means the game's abandoned. New rule. New rule, we'll call it a draw. And I believe that will be the last action of the game. And it fittingly ends with yet another General McLane shot from distance.
Well, we'll take a quick break, come back and wrap things up here. 4-1 the final, the Lancers over the Rockets.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com.
Are you tired of juggling multiple pill bottles? Titusville Express Pharmacy has your solution, now offering compliance packaging. Your medication sorted and sealed by dose, making it easier than ever to stay on track. In a hurry? Take advantage of our convenient drive-through service. We also offer free local delivery for those that qualify. Titusville Express Pharmacy, where convenience meets care. Visit us today at 401 West Spring Street in Titusville. Simplify your medication routine with Titusville Express Pharmacy.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place. And now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
And welcome to the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show here from Carter Field. The final 4-1, the General McLane Lancers over the Titusville Rockets. And Mr. Gary Barnes will be heading down. We'll see if we can grab a quick conversation with a couple of the players. And we'll also do a quick recap of the match and give you our thoughts. It's a hot one for sure. Upper 70s here. Gary Barnes is making his way onto the turf.
The hallowed turf.
That's right. Well, Gary, real quick, as you're walking over that way, just your quick thoughts on the match.
Well, I don't think the Rockets are going to be playing a tougher team than General McLane this year. They seem to be a really class outfit, and I think the Rocket girls can hold their heads high. It looked in the first 10 minutes after they went 2 goals down that they might fold. Well, they certainly did not fold, and I have to say that they really clawed their way back into the game. But in the second half, it was a real bombardment initially from the Lancers, and it was an absolutely spectacular performance in goal by Cara Jackson that managed to keep them at bay, and including an absolutely magnificent penalty save. So I think I think that gave the Rockets some belief, and indeed they hit back with a penalty kick to pull the game back to 2-1, and they were in it. And then it was a really strange goal that McLane scored from a corner kick, and that basically finished the game off. Another late goal, and but it was a terrific display defensively, I think, from the Rockets. So I think we can be pretty happy about that. And I said, I don't think they'll be playing any tougher opponents this year.
Well, 5 minutes away from starting some JV action. Gary's going to see if he can grab a quick interview with a couple of the Rocket players.
Got Hadley, got Cara.
Oh, we're interviewing.
Got Molly, yeah, and three of the captains of this team. That was a tough game, but I don't think you're going to be playing any tougher teams than that. And I got to say, your performance in that second half. Describe what you were thinking when when that penalty was being taken.
Honest thought was, well, it might go in. And I was like, score might go up. I said, but it's okay. We're only 2 down. But in honesty, I was like, but if I don't jump for it, then, there's no chance of being saved. So I was like, just jump one side, and I got it. So that's all that really happened. Yep.
I noticed, Molly, in the first half, they were making tremendous headway down the right wing. And I think you seem to take it upon yourself to kind of cut out that danger. Is that one of the things you do as a captain, on the field, basically see, look at situations that are happening and see if you can do something about it?
Yeah, I try to do that. Sometimes Wheels probably wouldn't like it that much, but I try to help out as much as I can.
So, and your right wing play is sometimes absolutely spectacular. We really enjoy you running up and down that way.
Yeah.
But that defense, I mean, I hate to say that they look like World Wrestling Federation defenders.
Yeah.
But they were some really big defenders.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Who scored the penalty?
That would be Marley.
I thought it was it.
Yeah.
We couldn't see because the sun was in our eyes, and you kind of had your back, and we going, is it Molly or is it Hadley?
No, everyone gets us. We always get confused.
But that penalty kick was absolutely spectacular. You looked so calm. You just strolled up, and the hardest penalty kicks to convert are the ones that go right into the top corner. And tell us about your thoughts when you were taking the penalty.
I kind of thought it was going to go over. I last game I had a penalty and it was kind of more middle to the corner, like height-wise, and this one was a little high. I was like, please don't hit the crossbar. We were like deep breaths.
We all pray on the field. We're like, Marley, just not over, not over.
I believe in you. I always believe in you.
As captains, can you talk a little bit about the teamwork? Because you were under the cosh a lot today, but I thought the team fought really hard and tried to stay within the game. How do you inspire some of the junior teammates on your team?
I always think it starts at school. We talk to each other. We're all really good friends on and off the field, so I think that definitely plays a role into it and just getting each other hyped and into the game before.
Yeah, well, I know, Cara, you're a very shy person.
Oh, for sure.
Very.
Yeah. No, I think it's just a lot of communication with them, a lot of helping them out. Like, you have to teach them as they go on the field. It's not just you throw them out there, they play. It's a lot of teaching them as they go. As long as you teach them as they go, they learn and quick, and it just goes.
Okay, and last word with you, Molly.
I just try to pick them up when they're on the field. If they notice anything, I pick their heads back up. Just get back in the game.
Well, thank you, guys.
Too much time.
Too much time. Well, like I say, good luck for the rest of the season. We look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, good job, Gary. Final timeout.
Got a yellow card.
Yeah. Final timeout. We'll come back and wrap things up. It is the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show.
New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
Don't call for pinches.
Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. Unlike Zoom from Armstrong, 5G home internet is delivered by a cell tower. The further away you are, or the more devices connected to that tower, the slower your internet is. Cell phone providers also play favorites. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it, not whenever they want. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
And welcome back to the Corky's Pizza Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville post-game show. 4-1 the final here as the General McLane Lancers beat the Titusville Rockets. Well, we mentioned the Lady Rockets have worn on Saturday, so make sure you get out and support the Lady Rockets, and we'll have more soccer action throughout the fall on the boys and girls side. I believe next week we have volleyball on the schedule, and we'll be back in action tomorrow night for high school football. Week 4, Rockets on the road for the second straight week. After that loss to Grove City last week, they'll take on the Conneaut Eagles. Kickoff 7 o'clock. Our pregame will begin at 6:30. And just a real quick reminder, our postgame sponsor, reminding you can get your pizza ordered if you're not making it to the game and want to sit and enjoy the coverage. Of course, we always encourage you to get out to the game, but yeah, don't forget to get that Corky's Pizza in.
Corky's Pizza, the taste you'll cheer. Great food, great staff for 30 great years. Gather the family, come on down. The best pizza shop in town. Corky's Pizza.
Celebrating 30 years at Corky's Pizza in Pleasantville.
Corky's Pizza. Celebrating 30 years of flavor, family, and fun.
Yes, so call and get a Corky's Pizza ordered for the big game tomorrow. Well, Gary, your final thoughts here as we wrap things up from Carter Field.
I was just talking to Coach Wheeling after the game, and she was saying that she was pretty proud of the way the team played. She knew it was going to be a tough game, and she was very pleased that, as we were pointing out, that the girls didn't fold, having gone down 2 goals very early on. And, you know, she's quite pleased with the way they fought. She thought they could play a lot better. She wasn't happy really with the performance as a whole, but she appreciated the grit and the tenacity and the willing to pull together and work hard. And like I said, I don't think the Titusville Lady Rockets are going to be playing a tougher team than General McLane this year.
Well, good to have you back this week. Looking forward to more Rocket soccer in the next couple weeks.
I'm looking forward to it as well, Luke.
All right.
It's been a great couple of days.
It has been. For Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer, I'm Luke Rio. Our coverage of Rocket sports this fall season made possible by these sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by Armstrong, by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, by the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, by Fat Chad's Brewery, by New Directions Community Credit Union, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Marsh Home Center, by Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge, by Edward Jones, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for high school football.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.